All right, welcome back everyone. I'm in a little different location today because I can only get 40 yards, give or take, at the old house place. So I have a nice Remington 721. It's a 300 H&H Magnum, and we're going to talk about the Holland & Holland company, the weapons manufacturer in the United Kingdom, and we're going to talk about a little bit more about belted magnums. But first, down there I have a McDonald's, one of those tall McDonald's styrofoam cups. I haven't fired this yet, so I'm going to see where it's shooting. And then I have a big box of drywall mud, old drywall mud. I want to shoot with it just to play around with. I'm going to show you more about the weapon and, of course, closer looks and just kind of experiences with it. I haven't fired a 300 H&H Magnum before. I expect it to kick. So let's begin. And I forgot to turn that GoPro on, so I'm going to shut this off, go do that, and come back and fire one. All right, so real quick, the first round I'm going to shoot is an old Winchester Super X. It actually had the alloy tip, the aluminum zinc or whatever it was, but it's broken off. So I may not have the accuracy of this bullet to hit that McDonald's can down there, but I'm gonna try. My 200-yard wind sprint has my heart rate up. All right, I'm shooting from 100 yards. 100 yards into a McDonald's cup, styrofoam. 300 H&H Magnum, Remington 721. Earplugs, everybody. All right, I'm going to stop all the cameras and to go take a look. Okay, well, I was confident. I was dead still when I pulled that trigger. This looks kind of janky, but it works well. And aiming for the big M on the McDonald's cup. I'm not sure if that GoPro picked it up, but I actually I hit 3 inches low and 1 inch to the right. So that's close enough for my for this kind of target. I think my target's a foot square, so I'm just going to allow a little bit high left, and this bullet is what I'm shooting next. It's a really nice 200 grain bullet. I'll talk to you about I'm shooting some old stuff, and then I'm going to shoot some new stuff, but we'll talk more about this. And I have written down what this is. I forgot, but I'll show you that, and then we'll talk more about the belted Magnum, like I said before. And it is 96 degrees today, and we're in the shade, but it's about a 80% humidity, it feels like, maybe more. So we're going to keep going. I have 9 rounds is all I have for this weapon, and a little bit of a surprise load. Stick around with me. It's going to get pretty interesting. We're loaded. It's hot. Earplugs, everyone. It was a direct hit, and I'm shooting, I believe that box weighs close to 50 pounds. It's a full pre-mixed box of drywall mud sitting on top of about an 18-inch diameter stump, and it blew the whole thing off the stump. I guess I'll clear the weapon on film, so that way you guys know I'm not doing anything unsafe. Okay, So that was a direct hit, and not so much maybe since that bullet was that was a perfect new real quality reload. It was just 3 inches low. This gun's shooting low at this distance, and it has the scope also has an adjustable objective. So what that's for, if you're shooting across long plains or arid, dry conditions where you might have some heat rays coming up off the earth, well, you can dial that in to the distance that you expect to shoot, and it kind of focuses all that out. That's what that's for, but it's dialed in it. Actually, I think it's set on 40. Let's just take it to 100. I mean, that's what I'm shooting. I don't think it's going to matter. I can see it perfectly clear. Let's put a new load in it and shoot again. And like I said, stick around with me if you want to see more about this fine large rifle. And I'm going to talk more about the belt and what it's actually for. And then we'll let's shoot again and shoot the same box of drywall mud and continue. Okay, I think for this round, I'm going to go back old school. Winchester Super X. Is that what this is? Yes. Super X with the polymer tip on it. Is this in frame? And here we go. I said polymer. It's not a polymer tip. It's an alloy tip, aluminum and something else. You knew what I meant. Okay. Okay, here we go. One more time, and then we're going to change to a slightly different round that I think you're going to enjoy. Here we go. Earplugs. Okay, let's clear the weapon, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to check it out and I'm going to reset it, and I'm going to put a special round in it and film that. All right, this has been kind of interesting. That's a lot of inertia behind this this round. I think the case pressure is right around 52,000 psi. I forget the muzzle energy, but I should know, but anyway I don't. Okay, I kind of have a special load in this one, special round, and the GoPro's filming up there. I'm not gonna lie, that was frightening. All right, my boy's going to shoot a Remington 721 300 H&H Magnum into a gallon of water.
Here we go.
Good shot.
I did it.
How was that?
It was fun.
All right, I guess we could kind of do a quick review of this. What is this friggin' thing? An MJM case guard, shoulder guard rifle rest. and I can take the camera around and show you a little bit better. It actually has a strap back here and 50 pounds of lead in it. So for these big guns, I mean, it's you could shoot them all day long and not really beat yourself up. If I had more ammo, I would do some offhand stuff to show you the difference, but this ammo's kind of hard to get. My buddy really stepped up and got me 9 rounds, and 6 of them were new loads. And we're going to talk more about the ammo we were using and the belted Magnum right now. Okay, so here's the aftermath. I said I had kind of a special load for the 300. It wasn't so much the load as it was the target. We had 50 pounds of pre-mixed tape joint compound, and in front of it I had 1 pound of tannerite. And made us, I guess we have a new way to split wood now. So I mean, it's pretty cool. That was actually just on top of it, and the shock wave took it out. But I wish I had more ammo. I would show you some offhand stuff. It took me a couple rounds to actually to hit the tannerite. So I went through I think 2 extra rounds maybe to hit it. But once it went, it had, I don't know, there's a 100-foot destruction zone right here. I mean, there's stuff in the trees, there's stuff hanging on the fence behind me. But a lot of fun, great weapon. Let's go take it back and look at it. Okay, talking about the Magnum, specifically the 300 H&H Magnum, the belted Magnum. A lot of people have assumed over the years, and all my life, I've heard that the belt was for case pressure, so it wouldn't rupture during the expenditure of the round. That's not the case at all. It was never designed for that. It was only designed for head spacing. The head spacing just simply means where the casing is placed in the chamber of the weapon facing against the bolt. Without the belt, it tapers so gradually, there's a chance that this will fall too far forward in the chamber, creating a space. So it's just simply belted to orient the case in the chamber. And case pressure on this is around 50,000 psi, 52. And the 308 is 60 to 65,000 psi. Okay, so my son said I needed to give a better view of the weapon again, and he's probably right. I've had many takes. I had 4 or 5 takes my mic wasn't on. I don't even know what it is now. But anyway, Remington 721. I think made in the late 50s, early 60s. It's a nice weapon. Been refinished, he said. No floor plate. I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said at this point, but hopefully it won't be too bad. It has to be on fire to work the bolt. Has similar to the 700. This is a predecessor to the 700, 721. But I like it. We had a lot of fun today. So if you can, get out, go shoot. Don't let the heat and humidity bother you. Just take a bunch of water. My boy and I drank a gallon of water doing this video, and we walked 2,000 yards. So I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Did I get the other GoPro filming? Did I get the other GoPro on?
I'm not sure.
I think I did. Chase, clean up this mess.